The Midnight Well. It was a dark, stormy night. The clock struck 12:17 a.m. Nestled between the hills was a tiny village called Pairavpur, drowned in complete silence. Outside the village stood a centuries-old well that everyone feared. The villagers called it the Well of Death. Legend said that anyone who went near the well after midnight would first hear the sound of a woman crying. Then they would hear footsteps following them. And if they dared to look back, their body would be found the next morning. The village elders believed that many years ago a pregnant woman had been thrown alive into that well. As she died, she cursed everyone, saying, "I will never let anyone live in peace again." Most people dismissed it as an old ghost story, but the truth was far more terrifying. One evening, 5 friends, Aman, Karan, Vishal, Rahul, and Nikhil, decided to visit the well at night and film a video for their YouTube channel. They believed it would go viral. At 11:55 p.m. they arrived carrying cameras and flashlights. The air was completely still. Not a single leaf moved. Suddenly the camera screen began to flicker. Rahul laughed. "Looks like the ghost is scared of our camera." The moment he said those words, a woman dressed in a white sari appeared behind them on the camera screen. Everyone turned around. There was no one there. They looked back at the screen. This time, she was much closer. Her face was horribly burned. Her eyes were nothing but 2 dark holes with blood flowing from them. Without warning, the camera shut off. Then a baby's voice echoed from inside the well. "Mom, please take me out." Vishal scoffed. "Someone's trying to scare us." He leaned over to look inside the well. His face instantly turned pale. His entire body began shaking violently. Barely able to speak, he whispered, "There are thousands of people standing down there." Before anyone could react, an invisible force grabbed him and dragged him into the darkness. The remaining 4 friends ran for their lives, but no matter which direction they chose, the same well appeared in front of them. It was as if the entire forest had changed. Now every tree was covered with upside-down human bodies. Their necks were broken, their eyes were wide open, and every one of them was smiling. Then a whisper echoed from every direction. "We need one more." The air turned so cold that breathing became difficult. Nikhil slowly looked behind him. The woman in the white sari was standing inches away. Her neck slowly twisted, a full 360 degrees. Without moving her lips, she spoke. "My child is still inside the well." The next second, Nikhil's scream echoed across the forest. The remaining 3 somehow escaped and reached the village. But when they arrived, there wasn't a single person left. Every house was empty. On every wall, written in blood, were the same chilling words: "You are 30 years too late." Suddenly, their phones regained signal. When they checked the date, their blood froze. 30 years had passed since the night they entered the well. They hadn't aged a single day, but the entire world had changed. Terrified, they ran back to the well. What they found made them collapse in horror. Around the well stood 5 graves. Each one bore their own names, and each grave carried the same date: the night they came to record the video. Then, the 5th grave slowly opened. Inside sat Vishal's rotting corpse. He smiled. You're far too late. Now it's your turn. The ground split apart. Thousands of black hands burst from beneath the earth. They grabbed the remaining 3 friends. Their screams echoed through the night. But no one ever heard them again. The next morning, the police arrived. The only thing they found was a broken camera. Its final recording showed the 5 friends standing beside the well. Then the woman in the white sari slowly appeared on the screen. She looked directly into the camera, smiled, and whispered, "You're next." The video ended forever. Even today, people say that if someone watches the entire recording after midnight, they will hear a woman crying outside their house that very night. And if they make the mistake of opening the window, by morning, their name will mysteriously appear on one of the graves surrounding